Hi, I'm here with Chitale of the Chitale Dairy Group in India, and we're at this Dell SMB event, and just wanted to ask you kind of what are your big takeaways. They've shown us a lot of new products and solutions. What are you looking at to help your company, which understands a dairy farm, going forward?
Actually, if you ask me for the takeaway, it's not, Dell is not just selling computers, but it's selling, services.
Yeah.
Because, we had complete automation done on dairy side. We have, farmers supplying us milk every day. 10,000 farmers supply us milk every day, and around 500,000 consumers consume that product every day. So it's 24/7 into 365 days operation, and system availability is very critical because right from collection of milk, processing and dispatch is done through IT, and IT has enabled us to reduce the cost of operation, reduce the pilferages, and increase the efficiency. And I think we created a disaster recovery center, and we had a problem in the disaster recovery itself, and we had some gush of water through the rain, and the disaster recovery is one of the storage device was gone wrong, and Dell has replaced it in weeks time, complete device.
Wow.
So that kind of service
Well,
Dell is giving.
You had a great quote here when you talked before. You said something about cows to cloud. So what do you mean about that, and how are you guys at the dairy business taking advantage of cloud computing, which is still something that doesn't maybe even make sense to a lot of businesses?
Now, let me tell you that because we have a completely computerized farm where we have RFID tagging done to the animals there. Their activities are monitored. They are fed by computers, bred by computers, and so to have maximum efficiency out of these animals. So these animals' data is processed in our processing facility to have selection of their daughters and sons for breeding purpose. So what we thought was that can we take that information management to our farmers, because it's natural extension. When we are doing it, can we extend it to our farmers? So how to deploy that kind of service to our farmer? That was a main challenge for us. So what we did was to have some kind of RFIDs on these animals, and we capture all the information either through a phone call to a farmer or our doctors there, and all the data of the animal is fed back to central computers there. So all the data of each and every animal who is supplying us milk is on the systems. So he can call us for the information. We give preemptive information like when she's going to come on heat, when she's going to calf. So we send SMS across to him. So that's the call center, and we created a private cloud to serve our farmers. So that's the cloud.
How big is the dairy business that you have?
India contributes in Indian economy. It contributes around 17% of the GDP.
And your company?
And our company handles around 500,000 liters of milk every day.
Wow. How many employees?
We have around 1,000 employees.
Wow. And what of all the things you heard about and saw, solutions, services, everything, anything that you're saying, gee, I for my business, I really kind of get on top of this thing that maybe I haven't been involved with because I can see it would be a good benefit to my business going forward? Is there anything that really kind of piqued your imagination?
Actually, what we are looking at is more of mobility solutions, because our veterinarians, our doctors, or our distributors, we want to take everything into some kind of a cloud. And what we have done is we have utilized LAMP architecture, web-based, like what they talk about SaaS and all this.
Right.
We already done that, and we already have around 9,000 web pages to run our own installation. So likewise, we are creating distributor systems, and I think whatever investments we are doing in IT are long term. And what my takeaway from this visit is to have who's behind it. So that was a very important, and kind of serviceability and kind of development is going on was my curiosity to come away. And I think the gateway was takeaway for me is that they are really caring for the customers.
That's great. Well, Vishal, we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thanks.